So hello guys, welcome to Software Engineers Adda. So today our topic is data type. What is data type in Java and how many type of data type that Java supports? So for that, I have created a document and it is I have mentioned very deeply like what is data type, how many type of data, and what is the use of it, and we will see every steps one by one. So let's go through. And I promise you, if you see this video, whole video, definitely you will crack interview and you will not have any problem regarding data type, and you can crack any question. Okay, so at first understand what is data type. So for that I have mentioned some line you can use in your interview as well. Like every variable has a type, every expression has a type, and all types are strictly defined. Moreover, every assignment should be checked by the compiler by the compatibility. Hence Java language is considered as a strongly type of programming language. So if you don't understand this line, let me explain so that you can understand. So let me open at first notepad so that I can explain. So what is data type? Data type means with the help of data type we specify the variable. Means for example, if you are for example here, if I am creating any variable, so we have to tell the compiler like which type of value I want to store in a variable. So if I am assigning the number, so at first we have to tell the compiler I have to use int. I have to use int because I am assigning numbers value in this variable. So that's why Java is called strictly um, you can see in this line, I think, a strongly typed programming language. What does it mean? Because before using this variable, I have to tell the compiler like which data type in this variable can I store the data. So that's why Java is called a strictly programming language, strictly typed language. Okay, so we'll see how many type of data type. So here also I would like to add here like Java is a strongly typed programming language. If you talk about like Python, so in Python we don't need to create a data type. I mean, if I will write here and if I will provide like 10, so automatically Python will understand like this guy want to store number. So Python is not a strongly typed programming language, but Java is a strongly typed programming language. We have to tell early before use it. Okay. So we see how many type of data types. So there are two type of data type in Java. So we can see the picture here, and you can clearly see like primitive data type and a non-primitive data type. So in primitive data type, we have like a boolean, character, integer, float. So what does it mean? Boolean means if you want to store some like true and false value, so we can go for boolean. And if I want to store a character, a single character, then we should go for character. Then we have integer. If I want to store number value, then we should go for integer. So in integer we have different data type like byte, short, int, long. So we will see uh, more deeply later on, and we will see like what is the use of these data types. And here we have float as well. So if I want to store on some number in decimal, so we should go for float. And in floating data type we have also two type of data type like float and double. So we'll see practically like how what is the use of it and when we should go for float, when we should go for double. And if you talk about non-primitive data type, so in non-primitive data type we have like array. I mean, in non-primitive data type means if we have class and um, uh, to access the data member and member function of class, we have to create a object. So that object is a nothing but non-primitive data type. So it can be predefined. So in Java, we know well we have like array class, class, interface, string, enum. So this is primitive, already predefined class. So this is called a primitive data type, non-primitive data type. We can use our all also like user customized class, and we can also create our own uh, non-primitive data type. Like I have created a class like a student class. So we can also create our own primitive, a non-primitive data type. Okay. So let's see one by one. We will see. So at first we have to see integral data type. So integral data type is used to store number value. Okay. So at first in integer we have byte data type. So what is its size? So size is 1 byte. 1 byte. So we know well in 1 byte we have 8 bits. 8 bits. Like you can see like a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is bit. So if you calculate like 1 2 4 8 16 32 64, and this will be 128. So what is its range? I have already mentioned here. So maximum value we can store up to 128 into byte data type. If we are defining a variable, so we can store up to 128, and it should be sorry, 127, less than maximum value. And I can also store like minus 18282 plus 127 if I will provide any I mean more than this value. I mean if I am providing any another value like 128, so we will get error. So if you are if you want to know about data type, so you must know its size, its range. It's very important because in interviewer may ask like what is the range, what is its size. So these things you have to know. Okay. So its range is like plus 1272 to minus 128. So here I have provided like I have created a variable v, that is data type is byte. I'm providing 10, so happily it can store 10 because it comes between the range. But here I'm providing 130, so we will get compile time error, like possible loss of precision, means we can lose some data. Okay, if we will provide the value more than range. So you can also you have to remember this error as well, because interviewer may ask like what will you get error, what is the error name if you are providing a value more than the range. So you have to remember. So we will get this error, and after that, if I am providing another value, for example, byte is used to store number, but here I am trying to assign true value, that is a boolean value. So in this case, we will get incompatible types, compile time error. In the same way, here I'm trying to provide a sequence of characters. So in this case, also we will get uh, uh, incompatible incompatible types. Okay, so we can see practically as well. Let me create a class so that we will get easily. So okay, let me create in this. Let me create a class, and class name, let me take like data type, and let me take main method. So this is my class, that is data type. So if here I'm providing any data type, that is byte. So this is, if I'm providing value between range, happily we can store and print this out. Okay, let me print. So happily we can get 10 in our console. Let me run and check. What's going on? Let me increase size. What's going on? My machine is not working properly. Don't know why. It's really crazy machine. Oh, why I'm not getting that character? Oh, yeah. So happily we can get here 10. Okay. But if I'm providing, I mean more than range. So we know range like plus 127 to minus 128. So here we will get error at the compile time itself. So we can check here. Type message cannot convert. Okay. So let me run and check. Yeah. We are getting added. Cannot convert from int to byte. Oh. So there is here a twist, one twist. I will let you know later on. So for now, just know that we cannot give more than the range. Okay. And if I am providing something another value instead of number, so again we will get error. Like you can see, like cannot convert from into byte, cannot convert boolean to byte. Okay. So boolean data type we cannot convert. Okay. Uh, regarding this regarding this error, I will make a video, or I will talk about later on, because there is here, whenever you are providing any number like 345, so by default it is integer type. So I will let you know another in another video. And here I'm trying to provide in a byte data type. So we have to typecast, then we can store this data. Okay. So for now, just you have to remember, we can assign only value between this range. I mean 127 to 128. Okay. Now go to the another data type, that is nothing but yeah, we can also make a note here, like byte data type is best suitable if you are handling data in terms of streams, either from one file to file for another network, from another network. Okay. So you will know once you will learn file handling. So in file handling, if we use byte data type instead of character, so it will be very fast program. So you can see in file handling video. Then we have sort data type. So sort data type is the most rarely used data type in Java, that is sort. And what is its size? Size is 2 byte. So if you will see 2 bytes, so 2 byte means we have this range. I mean minus 32768 to 32767. Only we can store between this range value in the byte data type. So here, like I'm trying to provide 130, it will be happily store. And if I'm providing 32768, I mean more than the range, so we will get this error. Okay. And here, in the same way, if I will provide any another value, so we will get again error like incompatible type. Okay, so here there is some we have to remember, that is point. Short data type is best suitable for 16-bit processor like 8086, but these processors are completely outdated, and hence the corresponding short data type is also outdated type. So it is best for 16-bit processor, but in the market we don't have any this processor anymore. So this is very rarely this data type is used. Now we have int data type. So this data type is, I mean, commonly most we use this data type. And what is its size? Its size is 4 byte. Okay, so we will see. And range is this. I mean, we can store a large number of data here. So we can see here int data type. So we have byte. We also saw sort. Let me take example of sort. Okay, we can check. Now it comes to the integer. So in integer, we can we can give any value. We can store in the number. And remember one thing: if we will give more than the range, we will get error. See here, I'm trying to print, and let me run. Let me comment this one. Oh, okay. Let me print. So we can print here. Now we have long data type. Long data type. Whenever int is not enough to hold big value, I mean, when we need to store more largest value, like more than this uh, value, then we should go for long data type, like to hold number of character present in big file. Suppose we have a file, text file, and we have, I mean, more number of paragraph, and if there is a requirement like we need to store we need to count all each character in the file. So maybe there may be chance we cannot hold that character in int data type, so we should go for long data type. So here I have mentioned here, and we can check like file dot length. So you can use long data type. Here I am providing some value. Okay, and if I am trying to print, we can print. Okay, yeah, we can print. Again we have a float and double. So these data type like byte, short, int, and long, these are used to store number value. But if we have number in decimal, then we should go for float or double. So there is difference between in this as well. Like if you want 5 to 6 decimal places, then we should go for float. And we suppose we want 14 to 15 decimal places of the accuracy, then we should go for double. Okay. And what is size of float size is 4 byte, and this is the range. I mean, this is very big range you can store. But if your requirement like you have to hold more than that value, so we should go for double. And for double we have this range, and size is 8 bytes. So we can see a example through example, like for float, like here I'm providing some value, and in decimal we can provide some value. So I'm getting error here. If you know about literals, for literal I will make a separate video, no worry. But here why I'm getting edit, because this f reference want to store uh, float data type. So by default, this is double data type. This value is double by default. So we have to tell the compiler, no, this is float data type. So for that, I have to use literal with F. So that's why we are getting edit, because double means long. I mean, this is more than a float. So if I want to convert from a small data type to a large data type, so we will get error. So that's why we were getting edit. Okay. So here, now we can print. Why it's not working? Let me shortcut key. Okay. So we can print this. Okay. And I also print like what we have, double we can print. Okay. And let me print this out as well. Empty. So let me print and let's see. Yeah, we are getting like this value, but why we are not getting this one? Why? So okay, by mistake I write divided. Okay, okay, let me print again and check it out. Yeah, we can see like, so I have more decimal point, so we should go for double. And if I have requirement for 4 to 5, then we should go for float data type. Okay. So this way we understood like we can store numbers in integral data type. And in digital data type we have like byte, short, and long, float, double. Okay. Now we have boolean data type. Boolean data type. This is boolean data type. And size, if you talk about its size, so it's not applicable. It's depend on virtual machine dependent. And virtual machine, from different platform, we have different virtual machines. So it depends on vendor as well. Okay. Range is also not applicable for this. Okay. So by default, its value is false. Sorry, yeah, false. And we can store only true and false value. And it will be like in a small letter. If I here I am providing in capital letter, so it will generate error. As a cannot hide symbol boolean be true. We can also not give any other value. Like here I am trying to provide 0, so in this case we will get error, incompatible type. So let's see one example so that we will understand. Like boolean b is true, it will fine, it will happily find. But here if I'm providing like 0, so I will get added, cannot convert. Okay. So we can only print true or false value. Let me print it out and check. Yeah, we can see true. Okay. So this is boolean data type. Now again we have char data type. So in older language like C and C++, we had ASCII code. So based on the number of ASCII code character, we can store like less than 256, 0 to 256 character. We can only store with the help of ASCII code. So these 2.568 bit enough, hence char size was earlier 1 byte. So if you see C and C++ language, so we had char and char size was 1 byte. But if you talk about Java, so in Java we follow Unicode instead of ASCII code. So that's why in Unicode we have character like 0 to 65535. So that's why That's why we have 2 byte size of char in Java. So we can see like here, let me print char c. Here I can provide a character, any character, and I can print. Let me print. Okay, I can store only a single character. Okay, yeah, I'm getting a. And one more thing here. For example, if you see Unicode system, so if here I will provide 65, so what will happen? So it will check in Unicode what is the character of 65 number. So in at the 65 we have a character. So if here I can provide a number as well, but it will print only that character that is in a Unicode. So we are getting a. In the same way, we have 97. If I want to get a in small letter, so I can provide 97, and yeah, I'm getting a. So you can search, browse Unicode, and you can go through like what is Unicode system. Then you will understand deeply. Okay. So we saw so far like integral data type, Boolean data type, and character data type. Now we have what we have non-primitive data type. So here I have mentioned like non-primitive data type in Java are not predefined, they are created by the programmer. Non-primitive data type are also called reference variable or object reference, as they reference a memory location where data is stored. Some of the example non-primitive data type including strings, array, and classes. So earlier I told about this, like this is our non-primitive data type. Suppose I want to store a multiple character of sequence. So we can go for string. So what is string in Java? String is a class. So if I will create a string class object, so that object is nothing but a data type. And what is data type? What is its type? It is non-primitive data type. Okay. And we can also create our own data type, like if I will create a class, uh, for example here here I have created a class and class name is data type. So I can create my own data type, like here I can, if I need to create a data type, so what is class name? Class name is data. Let me write data type. Suppose I am creating a reference variable or object reference. This is name, and in the new class data, sorry, let me correct, data data type. So what have I done here? Here I have created a reference variable or object reference, and which type of, like for example here I created I, that is integer type. This is L, this is long type. This is F variable, this is float type. So here I have created my object, and what is its type? It is data type. Data type means it is class name, so it is data type. Okay. So in this way we can create our own. So this is nothing but non-primitive data type, and these are all primitive data type. So I hope I have answered all very deeply. You can go for and check. You can make note of this document so that it will help you to understand and explain very easily. So thanks for watching my video. Now I will make video on literals. What is literals?